Hi, this is Robert Newstead. Welcome back. Today we're going to discuss something that I value a lot about real estate, and that is the ability to have freedom from real estate investing. So, freedom is two-pronged, in my opinion. You have financial freedom, and then you also have freedom of time. Those two items are mutually exclusive, but I think some people value time more and some people value money more. And I don't think that's a problem. Ironically, I value both, but I would say that I'm conservative by nature, and the thing that I wanted to happen first was I wanted to have financial freedom before I would really allow myself to have freedom of time. And so I think I have a stronger preference or priority on financial freedom solely because I did not want to give up my current lifestyle. I did not want to give up the majority of my income, and while I valued my time, I wanted to have the flexibility to do things that I wanted while still being able to earn enough until I was at the point where I could achieve financial freedom. My personal goal was really to achieve financial freedom by 40, and I started out on that path when I was 28. And so that was approximately in 2005. I really made a goal to have financial freedom by the time I was 40. During that time in 2005, I started investing. And in 2007, 2008, that's when the market took a nosedive, obviously, and we had the big correction. I took a pause investing in 2007, and I didn't make another investment until about mid 2009. And from 2009 until 2020, I've been making investments actively. The earlier years were fantastic. Right during the downturn, 2009 to 2016, 2017, probably put me in a position where I could truly say that I was financially free, and effectively where if I really had wanted to, I could say that I could retire. I don't want to retire. I like real estate. I like the freedom that it brings. I like the cash flow that it brings. I like the people in real estate. I love the business. The people are phenomenal. The stories behind the people who have made money in real estate are amazing. The real estate assets themselves are different. They are unique. They are really interesting to dive into and see if you've got a problem, how to fix that problem. If you've got everything gelling, it's really fun to watch that you don't have to do much and the cash flow just keeps coming in, and hopefully the values are increasing as well. But you know, everybody has a different definition of what financial freedom is. For me, it was really not giving up my lifestyle, because I treasure my lifestyle. I didn't want to sacrifice anything for myself, my family, my kids. I am not a big current spender where I spend on frivolous items that I don't really feel I need, but that's just me personally. But I do love travel. And so for me, that's my big indulgence. If I want to go on 3 or 4 vacations a year and I want them to be big blowout vacations, I don't want to have to think about it. I want to be able to do those vacations and not think twice. And so for me, financial freedom is having the ability to cover my current expenses, plus being able to do the things in life that I really value, which is generally spending time with my family, doing more investments, and traveling. And so my initial goal with achieving financial freedom was to be able to cover 100% of my expenses. Prior to really capitalizing on my freedom of time, what I did was I made a secondary goal that I wanted to cover 150% of my expenses through passive cash flow and through my various investments. Once I reached there, I actually made a big lifestyle move with my family, and we moved to Europe. I still do a lot of work in the United States and in the Americas, so I'm still active in a number of places outside of the US in the Americas. But we made a physical move to Europe, and I've been here for a year and a half now, and now I have both financial freedom and freedom of time. And so for me, freedom of time can be achieved in a number of different ways. For me, it was making a big move out of kind of the rat race and moving into a place that's a little bit slower pace but still has a lot going on. It is quality of life for me, and so I feel right now I gave up a very bustling lifestyle for something that's a little bit more relaxed, where I feel a lot freer. The only thing I have not really done well is transfer my time, because I still work a lot of evenings because I work US time a lot, and so after the kids go to bed, I am still doing a lot of conference calls, and I still do a lot of emails into the evening. I try to cut that off at about midnight my time here, which ends up being about 3 in the afternoon in California. So I can get a lot done across the country, but California I cut off a little bit earlier. So my new goal with financial freedom for me is I want to now try and get to a place in the next 5 years where I'm 5x my expenses. And that is for a number of reasons. As I stated, I'm conservative by nature. I want to make sure that all of our expenses are covered. I also want to be able to actively invest on my own regularly, and by having 5x my expenses coming in passive cash flow, I have the ability to actively invest for my family's future. The other thing that it does is it allows me to have my indulgence in vacation with really not having to think about it, and it also allows us to live the lifestyle that we want. My reason is really not greed. It's comfort, and it's also kind of my healthy fear, my conservative healthy fear of not wanting to ever run out. So I look on the other side of it, the positive side, which is put more in to investments so that I can cover those necessities and also the nice to haves in life. The other goal is not to say I'm retired, because in real estate you don't ever really have to retire. And like I said, I love real estate. I love working. I'm not quitting, but I do want to have that baseline where all the expenses are covered. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to spend more time with my wife, my kids, my family, and friends. And I want to spend more time with the people in this industry, because real estate is fun. It's a great game. And it's more than a game. It's really a lifestyle. It does become a lifestyle. It becomes a little bit of a healthy obsession, a healthy addiction, where you want to do well by yourself, you want to do well by your investors, you want to be able to talk to other people in the real estate industry and showcase success a little bit, and you want to hear about their successes, because you can learn from all the people in this industry. So one of the things that you should do is try and surround yourself with people that are doing better than you in real estate investing, and then you can learn from people who are better and learn what they've done to get to the place that they wanted to get to for themselves and for their family. The main driver is that at this point, I really just want to give back. I think that real estate seems more complicated than it is. It's more complicated, it feels more complicated to get into. It feels more complicated to learn all the different aspects of properties, of mechanics, of investments, of title and escrow, of insurance, of operations, of taking on investors, interacting with your private placement memorandum documents, with attorneys. If you do have issues, it's how to resolve those. So there is a lot involved in real estate, but there are ways to learn this, and there are ways to do real estate investing well. My goal with Cashflow Net Worth is to help individuals who want to get into real estate, teach them some of the things that I didn't have when I was first starting out. because we've learned a lot of lessons along the way. And I'd like to teach people how to invest in real estate, how to analyze a deal, how to look at different investment opportunities, how to look at different asset classes, be it office or retail or residential or multifamily or self-storage, and being able to analyze those deals and understand what you're getting involved with. And then once you're at a place where you feel highly confident of what you want to do, it's getting off the sidelines, looking either to invest for yourself or to invest with partners or to passively invest, either through other known trusted sponsors or through crowdfunding sites or whatever. But that is another mechanism to learn as well, is to invest passively and understand what other people are doing. And that will also get you your current cash flow without giving you the day-to-day operational oversight that you need to invest in real estate. So the thing that I want you to take away is that freedom of time and financial freedom are mutually exclusive. They are both important aspects, and it depends on which one you value more, but you can find freedom of time in real estate, and you can find financial freedom through real estate investing. So until next time, happy investing, and we'll look forward to talking on the next video. Thanks very much.